Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first holiday video of the year. If you're new, hey, I'm so glad you joined us. I hope you'll keep on joining us by hitting that subscribe button. If you want to yap books, over-caffeinate yourself, romanticize any and everything, and just have a good time with the girls, while also analyzing what we read and learning from it, then this is the place for you. And I do hope you'll join us in all of the Bookish media spaces. All the links are in the description for your ease of service. Now, without further ado, we're talking Bookish gift guide, okay? Specifically, things that I have been gifted or I've gifted others that I think are just excellent holiday gifts. Really any kind of gift. If it's a birthday, that works too, diva. Use this information as you see fit. Now, I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy list. So to me, what makes a gift go from just like a good gift to like a phenomenal gift is something they wouldn't buy for themselves, okay? And we've heard this before. Now, what I mean by that is a luxury item, not in monetary value. I more so mean functionality-wise. Something they just wouldn't really buy for themselves under any like normal circumstance because it's just not like a practical necessity, you know? And I think obviously with book lovers and book people, the obvious choice is to just buy books. However, I think that's one extremely risky of a gift because you don't know what they own, especially if they have like a massive library or they're like, you know, addicted to book shopping as we are. I just think it's risky. And they could literally pick up the book that you buy them like the day before you give it to them. And then it's just like, well, so one, risky. And two, I just think we can do better. We can do more thoughtful. We can do more special. And that's what we're going to do this holiday season. Okay? And I'm gonna help you do just that. If you're a bookish person, I'm gonna help you out on what to wish for. And if you're not, I'm gonna help you out in your gift buying for the bookish people in your life. Number one, and my favorite, my actual maybe favorite gift of all time, a book embosser. Okay? Not a book stamp. This is a very important distinction, not a book stamp. I think the ink is messy and annoying and yeah, it's just less sophisticated. That's just my opinion. I have my very own book embosser. There's tons of websites where you can get one. If you don't know, they just add a little imprint into a page of the book and they're so cute. They can say like, this book belongs to, and then you have the name under there. So it's like a personalized gift. It's a clever gift. The book people in your life can emboss their entire library. And that is something that I did immediately when I got mine. I sat for hours and embossed every single book I own. So a book embosser, it's an awesome gift. It's a wonderful gift, actually. Moving on to number two, and this is a very obvious one, but I had to include it, a Kindle. Specifically, maybe the Kindle Colorsoft if they already have like a basic Kindle. There's now a color version Kindle. I have it, I love it. It's especially great for annotating girlies, all the different colors. I just love it. It's a nice little upgrade. It's a little bit more on the expensive side if we're like thinking of a partner sort of gift or just something that you want to spend a bit more on. A Kindle Colorsoft is a wonderful choice. Any Kindle is lovely and beautiful and lovely. I just have the Kindle Colorsoft myself and can speak on it. That's that on that. Moving on to number three, and that goes with the Kindle. Make sure they have a Kindle before you buy this, okay? If they don't have a Kindle, you're gonna flop it. Don't flop it, okay? A Kindle holder and a page turner. This is the perfect example of what I mean by functionally luxury rather than like monetarily luxury. This is something you can kind of decide on how much to spend. Like you can get a cheaper one, you can get a little bit more expensive one, like depending on what you want to do, that is up to you, my diva. But I was gonna say they wouldn't buy it for themselves, but I did because it wasn't expensive, okay? Anyway, make sure they have a Kindle. Make sure they do not have one already, obviously, especially if it's for a partner and you like notice that they're like reading all the time and they don't have anything to like hold their Kindle, or like maybe their hand gets cold at night because they're holding their Kindle outside of the bed. That's like the most aggressive privileged problem I know. I think that's a great gift. I think it's a very exciting gift to get because you can just like imagine all the possibilities when you receive it. You're like, this is gonna get put to use immediately. And if you tie it into like, I noticed that you've been reading, if it's like for a partner specifically and you're like, yeah, I noticed that you do this, or you see them reading on their Kindle all the time and they're just not comfortable or they can't get in the right position, or at nighttime you want to like cuddle them while they read their book. Wait, that's a good one. That's actually okay, ignore me. I'm gonna move on, but you get the gist. If you want to cuddle them while they read their Kindle, get them a little Kindle holder and then you can cuddle and page turn. Or if you want to read together, oh, cute. Okay, I'm moving on. Number four, bookish genre dividers for their bookshelf. I do not own these. I dream about these, okay? I just think they're beautiful and gorgeous and such a nice way to elevate a home library, or like especially if they have a lot of books to like be able to sift through things and organize things properly and just to add some character, some spice, some pizzazz to a home library. I simply love it. Also, if you know their personality, this is actually very helpful because you can get tons of them. Lots of different places you can get them. Etsy's always a good choice for like personalized things and like creative things. And if you know their personality, you can kind of get ones that fit that. Or if you know they're a huge fantasy reader, maybe you get like a fantasy set. They also just don't have to be genres. I think there's like letter ones as well. These are just cute regardless. Moving on. Number 5, a pretty obvious one, Bookish merch, Bookish stickers. This is where you want to go to Etsy, okay? Just literally search up Bookish merch, or if you know they're like a big fantasy lover, fantasy merch. I don't know why I keep using that as an example. If they love Emily Henry, search up like a specific author. You can literally search up like a specific author on Etsy and get merch. There's actually tons of Bookish merch websites, but I would start at Etsy because it is a great one and you can branch off from there. It's actually quite amazing how much effort and like thought and care people put into these items. It's just such a like personal, like you see me sort of gift. Let's make our loved ones feel seen this holiday season. That's the tagline. Number 6, another pretty obvious one, special editions of their favorite books. So this is a safe option if you don't know what books they own. If you know what their favorite book is, favorite author, favorite whatever, you can get special edition books. And the books will be a little bit pricier, which is usually nice for like a gift. And also it doesn't matter if they already have a copy of the book because this is a special edition. Now, if they already have the special edition, I can't help you. I give up there. But this is usually a very, very safe option, especially if you live with this person you're book buying for, or again, if you've been to their home library, or you can like sort of maybe invite yourself over and have a little look at their home library before you go and buy. Take a little gander, take a little peek at what they've got. I just think this is such a nice gift. Again, it makes you feel seen. If it's their favorite book, they know that you're listening and that you pay attention and that you care about them. So yeah, moving on. Number 7, we have Bookish tote bags. Now, I have quite a few of these. I love them. You can find them at any large bookstore chain. Lots of local bookstores also have them. They are just so cute. I actually just bought one. Let me go get it for you. I want to show the girls. I just realized it's going to be flipped, so I'm going to show you the other way. It says read the North and it's got a Canadian flag on it. It's so cute. Look, the beaver has books. Okay, it was kind of dark, but here it is. Whoa. Here's the look of it, just for the vibes. Look how cute she is. See, like, if I had received this as a gift, I'd be like, you know me so well. Canadian, books, all the vibes, okay? This one specifically is from Indigo Chapters in Canada. And see, there's just like a little beaver reading books. Like, I just think it's so cute. So something like this that they can carry their books in. Bonus, if you put like a special edition of their favorite book in a Bookish tote. Not only can it be the gift, but it can also be the gift holder. It can be the container. Put their gift in here. Put a book embosser in here. I'd melt. You kidding? Anyways, moving on. Number 8, we have nice annotation supplies. So if you know they're an annotator, even if you don't, this is a safe gift. Okay, nice pens, nice highlighters, sticky notes, colored sticky notes, clear sticky notes. Clear sticky notes are gonna show them you know what's up, okay? If maybe you're not like a bookish person yourself, if you get them clear sticky notes, they're gonna be like, the Steva knows what's going on. Basically, there's like full page ones and then there's also smaller ones. You like stick it on the page and then you can highlight, annotate, whatever without actually harming the book. So if they're a library book reader, if they're a borrower of books, this is key. I love an annotation moment, and this is another one that I think people wouldn't buy for themselves. I wouldn't buy myself like a nice pen or like a nice highlighter, you know? I would just buy the cheap stuff. If you are buying highlighters, make sure you test them out, make sure they don't bleed like crazy, and try to stick to light colors. That'll help you out in this department. Just some insight. Moving on, a book box subscription. Now this is probably one that's a bit more pricey if you're looking in that sort of price range, if you want to spend a bit more, and if you want to get them a gift that keeps on giving, okay? A book box subscription. There are tons out there. There's specifically genred ones, there's general ones, general fiction. I know a lot of people love book of the month. I've never actually had book of the month, would love to. Book of the month. Hey, sponsor me maybe, please. Thanks. But yeah, they'll get a book box every month. Some of them you get to choose, some of them are curated for you and come with like merch and stickers and bookish things as well, which is kind of cool and kind of nice. So maybe look for one of those ones. I don't know. Do some research, okay? I'm just planting the seed. You can grow the tree. Moving on to number 10, the last and final idea on this gift guide. And this is one that I just think is timeless. You can always resort to this. And I think it can be just so thoughtful depending on how you do it. Bookmarks. Okay? I know, groundbreaking. However, you can get personalized bookmarks, again, Etsy, lots of different bookish websites, creators, look on TikTok, look on social media. There are just so many brilliantly talented people who literally do this for a job and make beautiful bookmarks. Again, favorite books, favorite authors. You can get their name on it. You can get your name on it. I don't know why you would do that. But there's just so many opportunities for a wonderful bookmark or bookmark set. You can even get them a few if you want to go crazy. I want to show you. One of my best friends was in Japan and she got me this beautiful bookmark. I mean, look how gorge. Okay? See what I mean? Thoughtful, specific, Japanese style from Japan. Like, come on, doesn't get better than that. Okay? And they can use them forever as long as they're not just like paper. Like, make sure they're like, you know, reinforced. So those are 10 ideas. All right. I've planted 10 seeds. Do with those what you will. They span all price ranges, can be adapted to however you see fit, and are just very personal. Customizable is really the word I was looking for. Customizable to your person, your bookish diva in your life. There's nothing I love more than gift buying and like giving gifts. I just think it's so special, and I love watching people open, especially like things that you thought hard on or like that you're proud of as a gift for them. If you choose any of the things on this list, rest assured, it's good. You can know it's good and sleep well at night, all right? So I hope you're having the most beautiful holiday season so far. I hope you've decorated and are getting in the spirit and are drinking your hot cocoa and are spending time with your loved ones. If you have any holiday read recommendations, my book girls, please let me know. I'm trying to get on the holiday read grind this year. I feel like I never, ever read holiday reads, and I want to do that this year. So let me know what your favorites are. This is the last video before we get into December. Fun things coming in December. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't wait to hang out maybe a bit more next month. Yay. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for staying till the end. If you made it this far, let me know what your favorite bookish gift you've ever received was. And if you're not a bookish sort of person, let me know if this was helpful and if you're gonna take any of these ideas and put them into motion with any of the bookish people in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Have the most wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out. Don't forget, join the girlies, join the fam. Go get your gift shopping done. Get organized early. Make yourself feel better. No stress. Just peace this holiday season. Spend a little bit more time reading rather than scrolling today. Give yourself that gift and go make someone smile. All love. See y'all in the next one. Mwah.